In the report on policies, staff is recommending a council-led process for reviewing policies that directly relate to council before those policies come forward for a final decision. The intent is to give council an earlier and clearer opportunity to talk through the policy direction, ask questions, and help shape the work before it reaches the final decision stage.
CBRM councillors are moving in the direction of creating a committee to discuss and form policies related specifically to themselves, the council, prior to otherwise bringing staff-led policy proposals to public council meetings for debate. The CBRM clerk described the intention during the July 30th CBRM council meeting.
The idea of consulting the people a new policy affects before bringing a half-baked version to council for debate isn't a bad thing at face value. We have to remember that this shouldn't ever be exclusive to the CBRM Council on matters that affect them only. For instance, there has been a history of bringing topics to council that affect volunteer firefighters without adequate or potentially any consultation beforehand. What kind of policies might they work on before bringing them to council? Well, there are definitely some interesting ones listed. Are they seeing a need for councillor communications protocols after seeing the problems arising from a more willy-nilly approach? Other topics include use of municipal resources by elected officials and council remuneration and expenses. Some loaded topics for sure. I don't think anyone that pays the slightest bit of attention to CBRM municipal council topics will forget when they used a private meeting to discuss giving themselves raises in the past, creating considerable community backlash as a result. The risk here is that if they work out everything behind the scenes, there won't be any public transparency on the process. So let's hope these committee meetings will also be publicly recorded and live streamed.